to another episode of Tokyo Reds. We're Liverpool fans based in the land of the rising sun, and yeah, mad one. We have to make a video like really quick because tonight is Liverpool versus Sunderland. So yeah, crazy, absolutely crazy. I think it's 43, 46 hours after the Man City game we played Sunderland, which is just mental, absolutely mental. However, Sunderland, bit of a lowdown on them. They've had a pretty poor season. They've lost the last two games, at least. They lost 4-1 to Burnley in the last game, and then before that they lost 3-1 to United. We beat them 2-0 earlier on in the season at Anfield. Yeah, they're 18th in the league. There's talks that Kone and Achibi, Pickford might all be injured. Not really that bothered about that. And Billy Jones is suspended, which is going to be a big loss for them. I'll be absolutely honest, I've got no idea who he is, but there we are, that's all right. I haven't watched much of Sunderland, to be quite honest with you. So, John, should Klopp rest? Is it time now? Obviously, very quick between the City game and Sunderland. Should he rest players, or do you think just go one again? Bearing in mind we've got Plymouth next week, so that might be another chance to rest players. Or what do you think?
I think now, especially after the result 2 days ago, a day ago, no, I wouldn't really want him to rest players. Maybe bring them off, obviously, earlier than usual. Like injury-prone players like Lallana or maybe Chan as well if he's starting. But no, just go for it, because now we are fighting for the title. You know, the title race is on. But like you said with Plymouth, that's probably the chance to rest players, right? You can put, you know, the B team, C team, or whatever against Plymouth. No disrespect to Plymouth, but you know, even if we get knocked out, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'd rather see him rest up for that game, or just go for it in this game, because even though we beat Sunderland last time, we weren't really at our best. You know what I mean? And I fear that because we've only had 2 days to rest, that we probably won't be at our best in this game. So you need your best in order to just guarantee the win. Well, nothing's guaranteed, but
yeah, fair dues. Tom, if we do make any changes, who would you change if you did make any?
For me, it would definitely be Sturridge and Origi. Definitely start both of them, because I mean, Sturridge, especially after he got that goal against Stoke, I think it was just so good for his confidence, and definitely he's a very useful player. Origi, because his pace, I think he'll be so up for it. I think did he come on 65th minute against City, so he'll be coming on. Those would be the two changes I'd make. Henderson, I don't know if he's fit to play or not. I just know he had the heel problem, but like I say, because Plymouth's next game, we haven't got United till the 15th. If Henderson's even 70% fit, start him, definitely.
Yeah.
Isn't a Cup of Nations on now? Or soon, yeah. So
Mane can play this one, but he can't play after this, I think. Sorry.
You might as well play him now as well, and hopefully he gets injured, and he can't go. But it's probably best just to play him, because we won't have that chance now to play him again, and it doesn't really matter too much if he's not rested. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, like, I think I completely agree with you. Actually, I think Sturridge and Origi starting together might be a really good idea. We saw it at Southampton in the League Cup last season, and we put 6 past them. Do you know what I mean? I think I like the idea of it. I think those two with Firmino as well. That's a dangerous attack, even without, you know, Mane or Coutinho. If Henderson's out, I hope he isn't, to be honest. But if he is, if he's fit, then he plays. If he isn't, then we've got Chan, we've got Grujic maybe could come in, or Lucas as well, obviously. So there's a lot of options there, which is good. So yeah, what about the goalkeeper, John? Do you think, like, obviously Mignolet's done pretty well since he came in, showed a bit of skill as well against Man City. However, you know, Karius, do you think should he come in for this game or the Plymouth game?
Probably the Plymouth game. It's to be honest with you, at the moment now, it's like pick your poison. You know what I mean? Because they're both not reliable. You know, Mignolet, even though he's played well since he's come back, he's still making mistakes. You know, even like that City, I mean, he was lucky he got away with that, because he should have probably hoofed it when he had the chance. But yeah, I'd rather play Mignolet, because it was just something about Karius that he just needs to settle down, needs to calm down a bit more. He just seemed very tense and prone to mistakes. So for this game, Mignolet, next one, Karius, I'd say.
Yeah, that's a good shout. So, is there anyone from Sunderland we should be worried about? There's one person that springs to mind, but that's about it.
Yeah, same. Defoe. I mean, I said that last time as well. Like Defoe, he's their main danger man, but the way their team plays, the way Moyes sets up so defensive, he hardly gets a look in. He's pretty much up front on his own, so just keep him out the game. And no disrespect to Sunderland, but yeah, that's the only person I can think of. It's
Yeah, there's Barini as well, but Barini doesn't do fuck all. That's why we sold him eventually, which is good. So obviously David Moyes again, coming back to Anfield. No, sorry, not coming back to Anfield, but coming back to play us. Why do people think he's a good manager? Because he isn't, in my opinion.
Who thinks he's a good manager?
A lot of people, a lot of Evertonians say he is, but they don't know much about football.
Like his wife or something like that. Or what sums up Moyes for me is when he got the Sunderland job and coming into the season when he was like, oh yeah, we're probably going to get relegated this year, and it was like, all right, to be fair, he's got a point, but you shouldn't be saying that, especially at a press conference. You know what I mean? It's like you're supposed to inspire your players to do well, and this is what we're gonna, and it's just that defeatist attitude. And even when he played Liverpool, he was like, oh, we probably weren't going to win anyway, so what are you supposed to do? And then we get beat by Bournemouth, and it's like, well, I'm guessing Eddie Howe didn't say that, So he's just got, I don't know, it's just this, I just don't think he's got the right attitude, or maybe it's too realistic, or, because you've just got to be positive, and he's not really a positive manager, I don't think, and he's shit as well. He hasn't won anything with, even the Everton side he had, they weren't like the one he inherited. They weren't exactly a bad side. They finished fourth, and he couldn't really get anything with them. You know what I mean? And then Man United, obviously, that was quite funny. And then Valencia as well. Valencia are no mugs. Or was it no Valencia? Real Sociedad, wasn't it? Yeah, that was fucking
Neville,
wasn't it?
Cunt.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking of bad managers. So.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't rate David Moyes. Never have done, never will do. To be honest. So yeah, that's it really. There's not much to talk about with the Sunderland game. It's mad. There's no news between because it's all just happening so fast. But there we go. So Tom, what is your score prediction?
I'm going back to optimism. I think we're going to win 4-0. I'm going to say another clean sheet. I remember when Arsenal went there this season, and for a long time it was like 1-1, and I was like, oh, Sunderland maybe get a point. I think it was Sanchez. He gets a hat-trick in like 6 minutes, and Sunderland is one of those, once they go behind, their heads go down. They don't know how to respond, they only know to defend. So once you get that goal, that's it. And with Dave Moyes, let's be honest, there is no plan B. So, yeah, it's no plan A, he just hopes for the best. But honestly, I think we can absolutely hammer them. I think we'll be a bit knackered, but I do think, I don't think it'll be an attractive game, but I think we'll get the goals and we'll do the job. I don't see them as a threat, no disrespect, but...
I think we're absolutely going to nail them to the wall, mate. I think we'll do them 6-0, to be honest. Like, why not? Like, their defence is... They play defensively, but their defence is shocking. So, like, it's going to be a shooting fish in a barrel, in my opinion. I hope so, anyway. If it finishes 1-0, I'm going to be happy as well. But, you know what I mean? As long as we win. But I actually do think we're going to batter them 6-0. John?
I think it's if we score 2 goals, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. What I mean by that is, once you've got that second goal, the Reds go completely down, and then it's just like you're scoring at will then. But at 1-0, it's still they still kind of put up a bit of a fight. But I agree. I think we're going to go back to high-scoring games now, and this is going to be the start. I reckon. Spoilers. I reckon this is going to be a high scorer. Then Plymouth's going to be high scoring, and then Southampton's going to be quite high scoring.
Well,
for this game, I reckon 4-0.
Okay, fair enough. Sounds, yeah, cool. Well, yeah, let us know. What do you think? Are you as confident as us? Do you think it's going to be a difficult game? I certainly don't. I hope not, anyway. And yeah, we'll see you after it for the review. Up the Reds. See you later. Bye-bye.